Right, a section of Kenyans have reacted angrily to a threat by the opposition NASA to boycott elections if the Court of Appeal rules against their wish for presidential results to be announced at constituency level. Jubilee Party has dared NASA to go ahead with their threat. This comes even as the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has challenged parties opposed to their appeal to apply to be enjoined in the case instead of debating the matter out of court. Murimi Mwangi reports.
Debate on whether presidential results should be announced at the constituency level or by the chairman of the IEBC at the national level has been a divisive one, with the opposition announcing yesterday that it will not accept this to be done at the national level.
Ile appeal wamepeleka kwa mahakama ambayo jaji mkuu anatarajiwa aweke pamoja na appeals board. Tunawauliza kama wananasa waondoe mara moja. Kama mahakama itabadilisha hiyo sheria, hakuna uchaguzi Kenya.
You're good? Okay.
Jubilee stalwarts are, however, not amused.
Sisi tumejipanga and nobody can intimidate IEBC or the judiciary.
We'll be keenly watching to see whether the decision of the Court of Appeal is going to be influenced by the threats of NASA, and that will be the beginning of the end of the independence of the judiciary.
But the Kenyan electoral body IEBC has warned political players to desist from discussing matters before courts. In a statement to newsrooms, IEBC challenged anyone opposed to the appeal to seek to be enjoined in the case or to alternatively await completion of the case and seek judicial intervention. IEBC moved to the appellate court after the High Court ruled on the 9th of April that presidential results announced by the 290 constituency returning officers are final. The hearing is slated for 7th and the 8th of June. And now, a section of legal experts are warning Kenyans to be cautious about the debate, warning it could be prejudicial.
IEBC has a right to appeal against any decision. So does anybody else who is before court. As a party, as a litigant, IEBC must be heard, because that's the law, that's the constitution. If you want the constitution to say IEBC should not be heard, then we can change the constitution to say so, which will never happen.
Messaging probably is what has been gaining results for them. And I think this is where this is coming from. But definitely, indeed, it could be taken as a threat, it could be taken as intimidation.
Law Society of Kenya President Isaac Okero argues that ongoing debates cannot amount to intimidation of the courts, arguing that it is upon the court to render its judgment dispassionately.
It is not going to serve NASA. Judiciary was not put there to serve NASA. It was supposed to serve Kenyans. So if NASA is going to behave in a manner that everything that must go to court must go their way, I think that's foolhardy.
A lot may be said from outside about their work and about the institutions, but they are supposed to only act according to the law, the constitution.
Observers argue that the August polls will most likely culminate in a presidential election petition at the Supreme Court, a state of affairs which observers say makes credibility of the courts a critical matter ahead of the polls. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News.